episode 799. 799. Episode 800 of Car Con Carne debuts on Monday, December 12th. You can watch it on video. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook. But also you can get it wherever you get podcasts. It's an audio podcast, after all, first and foremost. Apple, Spotify, Google, Audible, wherever you get podcasts, you'll get Car Con Carne. Episode 800 is on the way. But before I introduce episode 799's guests, let me tell you about this book. It is 90 Days in the 90s. It's a time travel story. A time travel story where Darby, our intrepid lead character, our record store owner, heroine of the book, goes back in time, not just to any era, not just any place, 90s Chicago. As I'm recording this, I'm sitting on North Avenue, just east of Western Avenue. This was ground zero in the 90s. This area was exploding. The music scene was on fire. Darby goes back to that exact place and time. Wicker Park, a big part of it. You can travel back with Darby. If you have a book lover on your list, I'm recording this on the 7th of December. The holidays are a couple weeks away. You're not done with your shopping yet. Or if you are, that's insane. I want to know how you did it. You probably still have some people to pick out gifts for. This is a great gift for under the tree, in the stocking, wherever. If you have a friend who likes books, friend who likes music, friend who likes Chicago, this checks all those boxes. Again, 90 Days in the 90s. You can get it at 90daysinthe90s.com or on Amazon. So welcome to episode 799 of Car Con Carne. I'm James Van Osdell. As previously mentioned, I am on North Avenue right now. If you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, video, etc., to my right, it is Caroline Lucius, singer-songwriter, Caroline Lucius. In the backseat, directly behind her, he's in the band too. It's Schaffer, her brother. Schaffer Lucius in the backseat. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
And we are sitting on North Avenue because, well, it's Wicker Park. It's a cool area to hang out in. Handlebar on North Avenue is bringing us food tonight. Kick-ass vegetarian restaurant. And in the middle of our conversation, we're going to be swarmed by vegetarian and vegan delights. I hope you brought an appetite.
Oh, I did.
I did too. Yeah. No,
I'm
excited.
ever not have an appetite, to be honest.
Same. Well, you fit in well in the Midwest.
Yeah.
You're right at home.
Exactly.
Handlebar is 2311 West North Avenue. Handlebar serves made-from-scratch vegetarian and vegan comfort food. Comfort food. This is the time of year.
Oh, good.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
This is the time of year for comfort food. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, they're a small, casual neighborhood restaurant with a full-service bar, and beer garden. They recycle, brew fair trade coffee, serve all organic eggs, and source locally. Handlebar's been serving up food, booze, and good times in Wicker Park since 2003. What have you done since 2003? Me? Nothing
not
that
much.
consistently.
Yeah, really. I didn't know
That's-
they've been there that long. Oh.
All right, so let's talk. Caroline Lucius, you most recently, the last time we talked, you sent me a brand new song.
Yes. The Great Stone Face.
The Great Stone Face. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Buster Keaton reference there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I'm glad you're paying attention. I rarely get to talk about, like, the real meanings behind things. But, yeah, there's a Buster Keaton reference. I got really into watching him. I don't remember when that was, but I got really into just watching his films, especially the train one, is The General.
Okay. And these,
yeah.
I don't think I really ever watched movies that old.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was long ago to where I was like into my like weird, trying to be weird or trying to be different. No, I was authentically enjoying it. It wasn't that long ago. But yeah, no, I rarely do either, but I had heard about Buster Keaton a while ago and I was like, you know what, I want to actually like watch his stuff, and it's pretty cool. Like, honestly, very cool that's something from that long ago, that simple, just him doing those stunts. It's pretty awesome.
They're incredible.
Yeah, Schaffer, I don't know if you've even...
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of Buster Keaton stuff.
Yeah.
And the fact that to this day, it's still amazing. The stunts he did were, to this day, amazing.
Yeah.
Even compared to anything you see now, which mostly is just
CGI.
Yeah,
when
so
you
it's
see that, you know
mesmerizing.
it's not CGI, because obviously, and that's what makes it incredible.
Yeah, someone was taking Tylenol after filming that.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's mesmerizing. And then, of course, so at the same time, I have a lot of songs that kind of almost like two different things will like meld together. So at the same time, I also, speaking of like my weird phase, I guess I was a little bit like, people would say that I like didn't smile, or like I remember even being at work and people were like, "Oh, you're a stone face," stuff like that. So I found out that Buster Keaton's name was like the Great Stone Face, so that all connected.
So that's what the song is about. People,
Yes.
I've had people tell me, "Why don't you smile more?" I've had people say that at work and in life.
Yeah.
I'm a guy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine as a woman how often you hear that.
Well, I'm surprised that you've actually heard it. I mean, obviously, like, I want everybody to relate to it, but I do think that women get it more. I mean, there's, like, the age-old thing of, like, oh, you're walking down the street, and they're like, smile, which... But honestly, it's happened less from strangers and more from people that I know.
Who feel comfortable enough to say something that rude?
Yeah, just be like, oh, you never smile. I never see Caroline do this. And I mean, I do now a lot more, I think. I don't know if I was just, like, kind of going through, like, an awkward phase or whatever, you know, late teens, early 20s, but, yeah.
Well, aren't you allowed to say mind your own business?
Yeah, right? I don't remember what I said. That's a good question. I don't remember
You
what
don't know them anything. You don't know them as smile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know them anything
I
more than the
don't.
Great Stone Face.
Exactly. And that's what I gave them. So there you go.
there you
wanted me
go.
to see me smile, I wrote a song about it.
Have that instead.
What I love about the music that I've heard from you, home recording, it sounds so good.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that means
That's
a
been like
lot.
a whole new...
That's what we're currently trying
Yeah.
to do. Get better at least.
Yeah, because we worked in studios for a while. Well, actually, we started at home. Like, that was originally us at
Yes.
home.
Yeah.
But then we ended up in a studio, a couple studios, and then now we're back at home. And I feel like we're kind of full circle back to where we belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing against studios, but like it's just really nice to have everything kind of come from us.
Yeah, if you can make it sound great
Yeah.
and you're comfortable, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole game. I mean, I used to record in radio studios, and I'm recording in a car now.
Yeah. No, honestly, I mean...
That's how I think it is with so many
Yeah.
things now, so many mediums. And with music, it's nice because it's like, no matter what, when you're in a studio or when you're working with a producer, you're either constrained by the producer themselves or the time constraints and money constraints
For
of
sure.
the studio.
Yeah, money
But-
and
Yeah,
time.
the money's the big one.
Well,
Money
that's
is probably
more
the
so,
biggest, yeah, for
but
sure.
when you're at home, and I would assume it's with like this with other things, creative fields, it's, you know, you're only limited by your own skill, and you have the ability to really create something that you know you're at least happy with.
Right.
I mean, that you can always end up being a perfectionist too, and that's obviously a big risk too, is you don't want to spend too much time, you know, fine tuning something and never releasing it.
Yes.
And that's one of the I'd say the challenges too.
That's a challenge, yeah. Like, not like... Almost like quantity over quality. And what I mean by that is like not spending like 3 months on a song when it's like I'm much more impatient than Schaffer. Like I just
she's
like,
always like snapping her fingers like, come on, we gotta get this
care
out.
if like this track is not perfect. I don't care if like the drums haven't, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more impatient.
So has this musical partnership been around since childhood, or did you kind of come back around together to make music?
We both like took lessons when we were younger, like piano lessons, right? Schaffer, I started guitar before Schaffer. He surpassed me like quickly, much better guitarist than me.
But it is true. Some people just have the aptitude. Like,
yeah.
it's just obvious.
Yeah, he's gonna, honestly, that's probably like a 2023 goal. I need to like take lessons from him. I know how to play guitar.
I've been giving her lessons, but
Not
we need to do them more
nearly
often.
as
But
good. But
and she's better, I'd say, at the other way around, improvising on piano.
yeah,
Better than I am.
I'd
I mean,
say
I'm
definitely
fine on
that's
piano, but
I like
she does most
like
of her songwriting on piano too.
So it started off with us taking lessons, and then I think into my teens I started like kind of dabbling like, you know, poetry, kind of songwriting, but I was super, super shy about anything like that. I didn't sing in front of my family or in front of anybody except like a voice teacher who I had briefly until I was like in my late teens, maybe 18. Like I was so scared. I was like, once I sing in front of them, they're going to tell me I either suck or I'm really good. And like, I don't know, you know, if I can handle that pressure. So yeah. And then, so once I actually started singing, we started, I led the way. Like Schaffer was not into it at first, right? Schaffer?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I was.
Especially when we were younger.
You were more into the creative aspect of it at that time. Especially, I eventually was more into, I'd say, classical piano
and just video games and stuff like
yeah, and other things too. Yeah.
So I kind of forced us along with like one of our childhood friends to like do you remember the Heartland Cafe?
Of course, in
Yeah.
Rogers Park.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that was where our guitar teacher like had us play, and we would play like covers. But then slowly I would do originals there, and I made my first music video there. Yeah, and that's kind of how it started.
All right, this is
Oh,
fantastic.
are these the people from the?
Schaffer, I apologize. I'm sorry. It's
don't
going to be
worry
so
about
crowded
it.
for
I
you.
am used to it.
This will be fun though.
Uh-huh.
I am.
Come on in. Plenty of room in the back seat. Plenty of
I'll
room.
push this up.
All right.
Hi.
Nice.
I am bringing local
I
musicians
can
together.
even further if needed.
All right. There
Oh
you
my
go.
Lord. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Angela, are you
Hi.
joining us?
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
get in.
If there's room, I guess.
This is
Shoot.
All right. So,
so there's no editing here. We're all meeting here for the
Yes.
first time
hi.
in my
Hi.
car.
How's it
Hi.
going?
To meet you.
All right, so Adam and Angela from Handlebar,
Yeah.
Hello.
Nice to
also
meet you.
also
to meet
local
you.
musicians.
Awesome.
Good
Totally.
connections to make here.
Yeah.
Caroline and Schaefer.
Hey.
Oh,
How's it going?
nice to meet you.
So all right, Handlebar. I've already kind of read all the high notes. 2311 West North Avenue, made from scratch vegetarian and vegan comfort food. I love comfort food. Who doesn't love comfort food?
That's true.
So what did you bring for us?
First, we brought some of our fried pickles. It's like our appetizer.
Fried pickle. I love fried pickles.
With our vegan ranch. Then we have avocado tacos.
Fried
avocado tacos.
tacos.
Oh my
Fried
goodness.
And then we have
Open it up there.
we brought some sliders.
Sliders.
Yes,
Oh,
and our
nice.
smash
Oh, wow.
burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
have
gosh.
food upon
There's
food
always
upon
somewhere
food.
to put
Oh my Lord.
And then also our Nashville hot fried chicken sliders.
Okay, how hot?
A little bit hot.
Okay.
A little bit hot.
So yeah,
A little bit hot.
spicy.
But they're made with head of the woods mushroom, vegan.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, we need to get a camera on some of these. All right, talk to me
Yeah.
about the sliders here.
Okay, so we've got the smash burger sliders. It's house made black bean, mushroom, grilled onion, quinoa patty with a special sauce, caramelized onions, house pickled bread and butter pickles,
Amazing.
and it'd be delicious, and all smashed down.
The avocado
Smash
tacos.
part.
That's the smashy part.
These look fantastic. This is
The fried avocado tacos.
fried.
Fried avocado?
Yes.
Nice.
And fried
Oh, boy.
avocado.
I wish the
there's-
camera was on Caroline's face. As she said, fried, you say?
There's like real good refried black beans on there, and some more vegan ranch
Yeah.
because it's delicious.
Schaffer, dig it.
Vegan slaw.
All right.
Yeah, I should just start eating.
We brought
This-
a lot of
Put
napkins.
Oh,
for you.
Okay, oh, perfect.
Oh,
yeah, I'll take
Yeah, this is not their first rodeo.
Make sure these don't fall apart. There we go.
Now I have
You
to-
need some napkins
I will
too.
take some.
All right, I'm going to. This is going to be high risk. I'm going to grab one of these tacos
Yeah,
Go for it.
And then here's some.
because this is not the most easy thing to eat in the car because it is
Right,
swollen
that's what
with
I was
food.
thinking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I know.
Oh my goodness.
There it
I
is.
don't know if I want to do a taco yet.
All right, so we're recording on a Thursday night.
I might.
Handlebar's slammed right now.
Yes,
I mean, it is wall to wall.
it's true.
What a great neighborhood spot.
Yeah, we've been there. Yeah, since 2003. Just
We
kind
were
of
talking about that before you got here. Like, what have any of us done since 2003?
been there, just hanging out.
Yeah, pretty much. When did you start working there?
2003.
Oh,
really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So we've all been there for a long time, so we're not sure if it's like a purgatory situation or if it's a cool lifestyle choice.
Okay,
But you know, it's an awesome place.
the fried avocado tacos. There's this cabbage slaw
Yeah.
in there that is
Oh,
so
I need to try it.
so bright and crunchy and fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
These fried pickles are really good too.
Yeah.
You
I'll
can't
try
go wrong.
nice
Oh,
the
sliders.
are you having it with the
I'm trying
vegan
to
ranch?
strategize how to do this without making a
Did you
mess.
haven't eat yet,
Not
Trevor?
yet.
There's no way to do it. We tried this.
There's no way.
just no way to do it. You just got to dig in.
All right. Going for it.
All bets are off it.
That's right.
Oh, the avocado is delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
try one of these.
So, vegan and vegetarian.
Yeah.
I love that it can thrive in this city. Like, people are
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I mean, we've been there so long that it's kind of been, a hotspot for, a lot of touring bands who are either from Chicago and moved on or just come here every time they're in town.
Okay.
I
It's
get
kind
it.
of like and then during festival time we get a,
Yeah, I think people Google like vegetarian.
so, a lot of bands are, so,
When you're right down the street from Chop Shop
Yeah.
and Subterranean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, super close to Subterranean.
So yeah, we have an awesome patio in the summertime. It's big, kind of doubles our space, but
Nice.
you know,
So, locally sourced. Tell me about beer. Is that all locally sourced?
most of it's local brews.
Yeah.
Angela is our beer
yeah.
buyer, so she can talk
So
about
we
it.
try to, we mix in a lot of like local beers, mostly cans and bottles and stuff too, pipe works and stuff like that. But you know, throw in some other randos from all
like-
over the place. You
And
know,
of course, like Chicago handshakes, if you want to do that sort
yeah,
of thing.
you know, you gotta have. But our standby is always a Tecate and a shot of tequila for $6 every day.
Yep.
Speaking
Not
of
locally
Chicago,
sourced,
Not
but
locally sourced, on Muppets and whatever.
speaking of Chicago handshake, I'm the oldest person in the car by far. My son just turned 21.
all right.
So for his birthday, I got him a 6-pack of Old Style Tall Boys and the gift pack of the
Yeah.
like airplane bottles of Malort.
Oh, wow.
That was his first. That was his first time trying Malort.
Oh, how'd that go?
He's like, "Why does it smell like nail polish?" Don't ask questions. Just
That's a good, yeah. I've been
Why does it taste
I've
like
always tried to
earwax?
figure out what it tastes like.
Yeah, it's kinda appealing.
just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. You got Old Style at the end of this. You're okay. I could do these tacos and nothing else.
Yeah, these are really good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, who doesn't love avocado? But it is that slaw. A little bit of heat in there too. I definitely want to try one of those black bean sliders too.
Yeah, the slider is very good. That's like
Nice.
comfort food.
Oh, yeah.
That's real.
Gooey, cheesy.
And see, Caroline, this is the awkward part of the show where we can't actually do an interview because our
I know,
mouths are
I'm
full.
like-
That's how I felt.
Should I be
all the time
talking?
back here? I'm like
Yeah, I'll
just
try
trying
one
to
of
keep it
those.
together.
I'll just like
Yep.
take it. I'll like kind of use this
Yeah.
thing as a.
Here, you just use that as a plate.
Oh my God, Schaffer, how did you eat this slider?
I don't
How?
know how I did it. I
Sliding.
It's
Sliding.
gigantic.
I persevered.
How did you do?
Yeah, it's definitely bigger. The content is bigger than the
This
little
looks
bun.
So good, though.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. The bun is.
I think
just,
that's maybe our key to success. Just in general, it has been what we do is just a little bit more. Our shots are a little bit bigger.
Yeah, this is not an elegant process.
It's not. It's not at all.
It's, when I was setting this up with Adam, I'm like, just things that are easy to eat in the car.
I think he said sandwiches and tacos.
You know?
And
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
I would say the Nashville's we tried the other day because we started doing these things in slider form. And the Nashville's, yeah, I mean they're all over the place.
The
But
sliders
it's
are great.
good, you know.
Yeah, this is really good.
Because there's a little bit of spice in there, a little bit of
yeah.
heat to kind of kick you in the tongue a little bit.
Special sauce.
that's the special sauce.
Or
Oh,
the
that's good
pickles.
stuff.
Pickles are kind of spicy.
Mine kind of fell apart, but I'm still eating.
Yeah,
It's
just
really good.
eat over the box.
Yeah, they're gooey. Yeah.
You'll get-
People who are watching are forgiving. Caroline, you're fine.
It's true.
All
We're
right.
keeping it real.
Yeah.
I already see like a piece of lettuce on the.
This is part of the charm of the show.
Hey, it's like
James's car.
I
I remember when I
Where
dropped
does
that.
ranch come from? Ah, yes.
it was episode
Oh,
598, and we were having chicken sandwiches on the south side.
Oh my God.
While you're in the back seat, how's everything with Pink Frost going?
It's good. We're going to Champaign this weekend, and then we're doing a thing
January.
in January at Shuba's.
Oh, nice.
Tomorrow Never Knows Fest. We're playing a
Nice.
thing with Cloakroom. I can't remember, January 18th.
Hey, I want you to know this is one of my favorite things about this podcast is bringing like people together who've never met before,
Totally. It's
Yeah.
it's
like
fun.
connecting
Yeah.
local musicians.
Food.
Food.
Food
Uh-huh.
will do
Yeah.
it.
Food and tunes.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just it. I
Food
mean,
and tunes.
I did radio for so many years. It's just different when you take people out of a studio and suddenly you're having a conversation over food. It's much more
Yeah.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Like
It
no
breaks
one's like
things
kind
out
of
for sure.
kind of on edge, waiting for something or uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
we're just eating messy sandwiches in the car.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
It takes all the pressure off.
It takes all the pressure off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make a mess.
And true to form, I mean, here we are in Wicker Park, lights on,
Yeah.
5 people jammed in this tiny car. No one's batting an eye. I've got a
No,
ring
nobody,
light on.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
And then you see the moon? Oh my, I keep like
It's full
seeing the.
moon.
It's like
Is
yeah.
it a full moon?
That is a wolf. That is a werewolf.
All right, so we talked about their show. Where can we see you play?
Right now, we just have like a So Far show coming up. Maybe in the new year, we're kind of like taking a break from performing and more focusing on like the home recording stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'd say home production is kind of taking up.
Yeah, we have like one more So
First
Far show, I
position.
think, this year.
Yeah.
On the 16th,
But
December 16th.
definitely in the new year, I think we're going to start.
Has it become a bit of an obsession, Schaffer? Like, are you trying to... Like,
Hopefully not, no. I don't know. I don't want to become like a hermit where I'm just like hunched over this computer just desperately trying to... but I wouldn't say an obsession, more like a...
like
an objective.
acquiring new plugins and like...
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to do that actually. I want to master the ones I already have.
Fair.
'Cause I know one of the big rules you got to keep with is don't buy things you don't need, and it's hard to do. It's hard to
Yeah.
not buy things that you don't
thank
need.
you.
This is the secret to my success, baby wipes for the
There you go.
podcast.
That's perfect.
Schaffer?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't let him become too obsessed because, like I said, I'm like,
She kind of
I want things to go
keeps things in
fast.
check
Right.
with that.
because we have like
So-
a million songs that we haven't recorded. Like
That's
we
what's
have
That's a lot.
so many. We actually have a million
Have
songs.
a million.
No, we have so many songs, and then it sucks when you perform and people are like, "Oh, I really connected with that song." And I'm like, I don't have it recorded anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold the memory right here.
yeah, right.
Hold it.
So
It's not ready yet.
hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, but definitely soon after, we want to start.
It's also super overwhelming going into it at this point with like Logic and everything because we're using Logic.
Right.
Because like I was saying before, we started out with just limited stuff at home when we were like a lot younger, and it was, what is it, like limitation breeds creativity type of thing. Like we were literally using a Lego Studios, if you know what that is, camera to record our vocals.
There was a Lego set, called Lego Studios, where it
Yeah.
had this little camera you could make.
No way.
movies
There's
with.
an old picture of us doing that.
Yeah.
I had it
Wait,
like
so is it
wrapped
like-
around
Like that, but Lego?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it
like
looked
a
like
big
a Lego.
brick type thing
Yeah.
with a lens
And-
on it.
and, like-
This was like back in like 2001 or 2002 or something.
and
That is so DIY.
and it wasn't even tracks. It was like, I think I used like on our old PC like a voice recorder. So I had to layer, like it wasn't individual tracks. It was just layered, like percussion, then just record one take of vocals, then guitar.
You
You know.
just overwrite it.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. It wasn't multi-track. It was just.
So I've always liked stuff like that, and then so going into it now where it's like you can do a million different MIDI sounds and all
Yeah.
that, I'm like, this is too much.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's not even so much the engineering aspect that to me is overwhelming. It's the options you
The
have.
option,
with
yeah.
things. And it applies to buying plugins and just gear in general.
This is life in the internet age.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Too many choices.
Yeah.
There is, yeah. It's
It's
like
hard.
going into the art store, like if you want to paint, and it's just like,
It's just like aisles
So
and
many
aisles.
different-
It's like going to the record store.
yeah, right,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have to specifically be looking for something, or else I'm going to be in there like all day.
These breaded, fried dill pickles are extraordinary.
I'm
They
gonna
still have
try
the
one.
crunch.
Crunch.
Yes, and the vegan ranch is fantastic. I love this food.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And what I love about it is we're pigging out. I mean, we are going to town on this. No guilt. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know there are
Zero
calories, but I know I'm not going to feel disgusting walking out of the car tonight.
Yeah,
That's
true.
True.
That's true.
Which is the benefit of just gorging on vegan and vegetarian
Then you
food.
can
Yes.
then you can like buy whiskey and then you can feel gross in a different
Yeah.
way.
But
You keep the quota about the same.
the fried pickles are fantastic.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, we have a Bloody Mary that comes with one of these pickles called the Bloody
Oh.
Hammer.
Yes.
That is
There's your brunch
one
right
of the
there.
things. There it is. It's the old Rocky Erickson song, and boom, we did it.
Why am I not surprised you bring up Rocky Erickson? Like,
I don't know.
I'm sure there's some psychedelic
Yeah.
rock in your roots and in your music
yeah,
library.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the Rocky Erickson themed cocktail for brunch. Which, yeah.
Angela, how uncomfortable are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
You know,
Show us on the doll how much it hurts.
I would say 7.6.
Oh, no.
Wow.
There's
Oh, no, I
room
just,
if you want
know,
to.
I kind of.
Yeah, Schaffer, move
trying
on.
to not,
I'm like, yeah. If you
know.
want to, if you guys want to scoot
Nah,
down.
it's more. I did. the
Schaffer's
weird
stretching
thing
out.
where
I'm
I
good.
crossed my
I'm
legs
totally good
before I
back
got
here.
in.
Don't know what you're bitching about. I'm fine.
I just got a little twisted up.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, bring on the hot chicken.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done
Oh
This is like probably one of our
This is
most
our number one
popular
seller.
things.
Number one, okay.
Number one.
Hot chicken is still having a moment.
It really is,
Yeah.
man. All these places popping up, but
Yeah.
you know. So like the head
Oh,
of the
with the
woods
pickles
or
on it, you know this is going to be good.
maitake mushrooms or whatever. They're like a lot less dense than portobello or something. So they
Caroline, you want to give this a shot?
crunch and fry
Sure,
up
why
real
not?
Why not? When in Rome.
nicely.
When on North. Oh, wait, wrong way. There we go.
Right.
Another petite bun and monster size.
Yeah. Like I gotta get in a good.
Monster serving of.
Position
Might
for this.
slide around a little bit less.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's not
true.
as slidery as
It's
the other
not
one.
a slip slide.
It's not as slip slammy.
You want one of those?
So, do people buy these as appetizers or is this an entree?
We don't really have the sliders as an option at the restaurant. That's more of a catering thing that we're doing.
Oh.
now.
Yeah,
Oh.
So-
you get it in the restaurant.
So we just thought this would be a less messy option than
Well,
the
thank
full
you for that.
sandwich, which would definitely not work.
Special order in the car.
That's
Thank you
right.
very much.
Yes.
Oh, it's good.
the crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's much easier to eat. It's got a good crunch to it.
I'm gonna try and roll my sleeves up.
Yeah, no, this is the one.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, is that the same slaw that's on
I
the
have everything
avocado
ready here.
taco?
Yeah, that one
Thank
is
you.
the same. Oh wait,
There we
yeah,
go.
that one is the
Love it.
same slaw.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That would make
just
more
like-
sense.
All right, you expect hot chicken to be hot. It is, but it's not murdering me.
No, it's not like overwhelming or anything.
Yeah.
Pleasant. The spice is nice,
Mm-hmm.
as they say.
It is.
The one and only time I went to Nashville, I went to Hattie B's.
Mm-hmm.
And you can choose the intensity of your hot chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I've never understood why people would ask for like the highest level. Like, it's not a contest. You have nothing to prove.
Yeah.
You're allowed to enjoy the food you pay for. You're not going to enjoy it if you ask for it at the highest intensity.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you have like some kind of long COVID where you still have no taste. and
Yeah,
you
right.
have-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feel
that would be
something.
a good time to
If
do
it's
it.
really- like, just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got like with the third level, Schaffer. We were there.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And you're sweating, your nose is
Yeah,
running.
it was still painful.
But you still get the flavor.
You still enjoy it.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's much enjoyment above that. It's just pain.
It's just to say you did it.
Same thing when I go for Thai food. Oh, the server will always say, "Do you want it spicy or really
Right.
spicy?" And when people say really spicy, I always assume that the server goes back to the kitchen and says,
Murder him.
"Let's fuck him up."
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know
Like
anything.
you asked for it.
Now, come on, tough guy.
I always say medium spicy.
Yeah.
Sometimes, depending on where you are, I don't know. It's a very subjective thing. The spice.
I really enjoy this.
This is very good.
you.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
I like
I
the
like this one.
crunchiness
Really
of the chicken and the heat, and of course the cold crunchy pickle.
Makes it.
And it does. It really does.
Yeah.
This is really good stuff. So again, Handlebar is on North Avenue, 2311 West North Avenue, open 7 days a week.
Yep. Kitchen till midnight.
Oh, nice.
That's yeah.
So you can go
Yeah.
before a show or after.
Yep.
That's right.
Really good stuff. I will,
Yeah, it does. It's greasy.
I will need the baby wipes again. Again, I'm prepared. All right, have you had enough back there? Are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
All right.
That was very good.
Yeah, everything was good.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Awesome.
More baby wipes?
I think I'm good actually.
How?
Surprisingly. Surprisingly.
I could use one, I think. I think I could
Tiffany
use
the
one.
baby wipe.
Thank you.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
right.
Is there
We're at
anything
that-
we can clear out of your way?
Yes. Me.
Schaffer, did you?
I'll take this guy.
Did you want to have a taco? I don't know if Schaffer got a taco.
Oh.
Oh man, you know, I think I'm
Just
good.
maybe wait for a little
Some-
bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait. I
Garbage.
gotta take it easy.
This one's garbage. Got some pickles there.
All right.
All right, guys.
all right, but before you go, I'm kind of torn. I think it's either the taco or the hot chicken was my favorite.
Yeah,
The hot chicken, I mean, I like that the most out of what I had.
No.
I don't know if I
don't
like it the
know.
most because it's the most recent thing I had.
right.
Yeah.
I like
I-
the texture of the crunchy chicken though. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it is the hot chicken.
The crunchiness of it is
Yeah.
nice.
I think that's the thing.
Again, not a contest,
Yeah.
but
I know.
Right.
I think when people say I don't like spice, I say avocado tacos.
Yeah.
When they're like, I can't do spice, it's like people always will, one of the most popular things, and those are 2 of them.
Love it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting
Yeah,
us
thank you.
sample.
Of course.
sample
Meeting you
the-
guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck with everything.
Thanks for folding into the back seat.
Yes.
I appreciate you both. Appreciate
Yep.
the hospitality.
Bye.
Love you
All right.
guys. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
First thing they're going to say is, "Holy shit, that was uncomfortable."
No, I hope not.
All right, the food really was good.
That was.
It was awesome.
Like, I'm not
still
just-
feeling the spice in my mouth.
Oh yeah, no, my lips have that kind of peppery
Yeah.
tingle.
I'm getting a little tingle, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, still.
And I do love the pickles too.
Pickles
Yeah,
are
oh my gosh,
great
those
too.
are
I mean,
All right, that was, again, this is one of my favorite things about the podcast, introducing, like, connecting people,
Yeah.
and also eating.
Yeah, no, I love
mean,
eating.
what better way than with food?
Exactly.
And I do love that it's vegan
Yeah.
Yeah.
or vegetarian.
Because again, I don't feel guilty.
No.
I don't feel like I've done something horrific. Sometimes I've walked out of the car thinking, yeah, I need to just eat leaves for the next 7 days.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've been there.
I've committed gluttony, and that needs to stop. All right, so back to Caroline Lucius. So you're going to focus on recording,
Yes.
getting some stuff.
Getting good at doing stuff at home.
Yes.
Not that we won't go back to studios, but just for now.
Yeah.
Especially with finances.
Yeah.
You mentioned something not that long ago, Caroline. You
Yeah.
jumped off Facebook for your mental health.
Facebook and Instagram, yeah. All social media.
What a good lesson. What a good example to set.
Yes.
Because it is. I mean, especially ever since the pandemic. I mean, I've been guilty of doom scrolling and just.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And being able to kind of walk away and say, I could do better.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was like, so I went off in March. I think I came back in September. It was like, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, it was like 6 months. Hopefully, it's weird going back on there and being like, hey, everybody,
Yeah.
I recommend getting off of here. Because that's kind of what I did. I was like, I felt like a lot of people were like, you could try to find a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, keep the app, just try not to scroll, trying to do that. And I was like, no, I'm going to have to make a complete fresh start. Because then you can kind of, it really was, like, I really recommend it. It was a huge life changer because you just, it's a normal way of living to not know what everybody's doing all the time.
It is.
And to
We
not-
forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to not feel like you have to show everybody what you're doing all the time. Like, and I've definitely, going back on there has really showed me that. Like, I'm at a restaurant or I'm here or there. I don't have to, like, tell everybody in my story. Like, I don't have, so my mindset now is like, well, first of all, what I picked up when I was off of there was like I have this, I don't remember what the app is called, but it's like a journaling app.
Mm-hmm.
So I would almost kind of have my own private social media, like where you can put pictures and be like, I remember this day because I took a picture and I, did a little journal entry.
That's a great approach.
Yeah. And it kind of is like, in its own way, a little artistic outlet because you can kind of like, I feel like this is a big word of like 2022, romanticize your day. Of like, oh, this is what I did. So yeah, I did that, and going back onto social media, I've realized that not everything has to be seen by the world. Not everything has to, it was really helpful. So now my rule for posting or for checking the app is like, only use it, like, what is social media for? It's for connection. It's for social
For being
connection.
social, yeah.
Yeah, so like, don't post something just because you feel like you have to
Right.
share what you're doing. Don't post something because you feel like you're bragging. Don't feel, if you're going to post something, like for me, I ask myself, is this going to like possibly connect me with someone? Is this possibly going to like open conversation about something? And I try to follow that rule now, but it's been nice to not.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard as an artist. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
you can't promote without social media.
Right. So that's kind of what I've done. I'm like, if I have a new song coming out, obviously I'm going to share it. But otherwise, I stay off as much as I can. And then, like, if I feel the urge, or if I feel myself, like, checking Instagram, like, multiple times every hour, I'm like, I step back and then I try to, like, journal. I'm like, okay, what's really going on, Caroline? Why do you feel the need to keep checking it? And Schaffer's never had a problem with social media.
Well, I have a problem with the distraction side of
Yeah.
it. I mean, I still have an Instagram, but I took the app off my phone.
That's
And
out of sight, out of mind.
yeah, exactly. And mine wasn't so much the mental health aspect. Mine was time wasting.
Productivity.
Yeah. I mean, because I still have things like Twitter and Reddit on my phone. And even those, I find myself kind of second-guessing, thinking, maybe I should take these off my phone, too, because I find myself just sitting and scrolling. And, I mean, I know it's a very common thing, but it's another danger, I think, of it, is
For sure.
productivity, too, and just attention span,
I think creativity, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're only, like, thinking about art in a way of, like, what can I share? What can I post? What's relevant online right now? Instead of, like, especially with, like, TikTok. I gave up on TikTok. I totally gave up on that. It was just kind of ridiculous.
TikTok is, it's a strange world.
It is a strange world.
It
Well,
is
okay,
really-
here's the thing. I just joined Carcon Carne on TikTok
Oh, you
in
did?
October.
Okay.
I put it off for too long, and I jumped on. I swear to you, I hope it's not just my algorithm, but whenever I just randomly pick it up, it's like I'm watching women get dressed.
Yeah, no, it's...
That's like all I see. And
Yeah.
I feel lecherous and creepy every time I open up the app.
No,
It's very weird. No, there's times the algorithm. I guess is what it creeps me out. The algorithm itself.
Yeah.
I don't know the way it reads people and sort of responds to your activity. It's like
I'm posting videos with local bands, and they're showing me like.
That's what's weird. That's so.
Yeah,
so
right?
sometimes I'm like, I don't know if there is an algorithm. I'm like, sometimes I think
No,
it's
I
just
get-
showing you whatever they want to show you, and they're
Yeah.
like trying to draw you in with things. I don't know. It's
I
strange,
get
and
a
I've
lot
gotten a weirder feeling from TikTok than like Instagram or Facebook.
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
There's something insidious about TikTok. There's
Even-
something sinister.
When
don't
I was
know.
trying to get off of social media, I remember, like, because I was kind of, like, feeling, just the mental health aspect of just, like, feeling drained. And I remember even TikTok videos would show up through my feed of, like, oh, are you depressed? Like, but almost
Yeah.
like TikTok was going to help me. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just almost like we're sending you such relevant, videos about, like, how to not be depressed, how to not be anxious, like, trying to get me to stay on there or something. And I was
Yeah.
like, how do they know? They're obviously listening to me or something. I don't know.
Well, and there is that dopamine hit aspect to it.
Oh,
Yes, definitely.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yes,
boom, boom, boom,
for
boom.
Even more so, I'd say, than like Facebook, than
For sure.
Instagram, because when you open TikTok, it's the first thing you see.
Yes.
It's immediate.
It's just boom, boom. You just, with Instagram, sometimes you have to go to a different page to like your suggested feed.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, it's immediate, it's instant. So it's, and it's all video. So that's another, I don't know.
Back to the music
Yeah.
of Caroline Lucius. It's your voice that draws me in, and I love your voice. You write great lyrics too.
Thank you.
I love your turns of phrase. One of my favorites, 24 Pack, was another home recording.
Oh yeah. That was like
That was one of our, the first home recordings we had done in a long time and actually released.
Yeah, and we didn't even really mix and master that super professionally, but yeah, we were like, that's
Yeah.
kind of when we started deciding to do that.
This line, your neighbor went to prison, but you like his story. Your lunchtime fortune is memento mori. Memento mori is knowledge of death.
Yeah, like remember you will die.
Yeah.
I think something
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a great turn of phrase. I think I learned what memento mori was watching the X-Files in the 90s.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there was an episode called Memento Mori.
That makes sense. Yeah. I don't remember where I learned it.
But-
Wasn't there something in like Lickety or Lemony Snicket or like the
Series of Unfortunate
Didn't
Events?
something like that? I don't know.
That sounds like something
It
that would
sounds
be
like
in that
something that was
series.
in
So,
So what I'm
probably-
saying is, you can learn Latin listening to Caroline
Yes,
Lucius.
you can.
There
You
you
can
go.
learn a lot of things.
Yes, you never know.
Doors to education and enlightenment will open for you.
I'm so glad you like those lyrics, though. I love it when people actually like tell me that they, something stood out to them. So
The things I listen for really first in music are vocals and lyrics.
okay,
That's
Cool.
that's what hooks me in every time. Also, you sent me a song. This was 2 years ago, maybe 31st.
yeah.
Are you into all the spooky stuff, the Halloween stuff,
I want to be more. I feel like every time. I mean, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are for sure. I'm just
I
saying
mean-
every time. Maybe it's just with the costume. I feel like in August, I'm like, I gotta have a good costume this year. October rolls around and I don't ever commit to anything.
I can't remember the last time I wore a costume.
Yeah, I don't. I
For
think
the
I
past
was,
2 years, I've just thrown on a Buzz Lightyear T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I call that my costume because I just don't have time to throw
Right.
anything. I'm always like
No.
blown away by the things people can throw together. I'm like,
we do have time. We just
Yeah,
don't.
it's the commitment. It's the discipline.
It's
the
the
Halloween discipline.
Yeah, I wore like a Halloween dress. The last time I had a really good costume, I was John Lennon.
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't even remember what I did. It was like some kind of army jacket thing, some kind of...
With the sunglasses.
Yeah, with the sunglasses.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that was
good.
cool.
Was
But
it
yeah.
yesterday or today, the anniversary of his death?
Oh, gosh, I don't even know.
Maybe it was the 7th. I'm not good with dates.
Okay.
I didn't even realize it was.
Yeah.
I was, speaking of dates, I was like I was in a restaurant the other day and I had a Kurt Cobain t-shirt on. It actually like,
Oh, you
was
did?
by-
Name 3 songs.
name
I mean-
right? No, I was like,
Really?
So I had, it was like painted. It's a painted portrait of Kurt Cobain by actually this artist, Mark LaFerny, Slumbering Alligator. That's a shout out to him. I used to work with him. But, so the waiter, I think he thought I was like a lot younger than I am. And he's just like, do you know when he died? And
Oh, wait. I was being facetious. But
no.
When you said that, I thought, yeah, that's exactly kind of what happened.
what is wrong with people?
I mean, he turned out to be cool. But, like, sometimes people will say stuff like that to me, just assuming I'm, like, younger or something, and I'm like, dude, like, I don't... I mean, he, like, it ended up being a fine conversation. But sometimes when somebody just quizzes you about the person on your shirt, I'm like, all right.
Next time someone says, do you know when he died? Say, I don't, but I know when you will.
Oh, yeah. That would have been good.
That's a good comeback.
That would have been good.
Yeah, that's about as Wednesday Addams as I get.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Oh, I was Wednesday Addams, too, for Halloween at one point.
I love the show.
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it's good,
I
though.
heard it's
I've
good,
heard
and
a
it's
lot
like,
about it.
I didn't think I'd be interested, but now I am.
She's super great. Ortega, she's super fantastic. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
And it brought the cramps back to public.
I heard that there was I heard that. I was glad to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you can bring the cramps into mainstream conversation, that's a good
Oh,
thing.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
they're often overlooked, I feel like.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, Caroline Lucius, where can we hear you? We talked about your music. Where can we hear you?
So Spotify, for sure. We also are trying to put stuff on Bandcamp. I have stuff on Bandcamp. Those are mainly the two things. YouTube, we post videos, like
Yeah.
music videos that we do on there. Yeah, those are like the three main things that I always tell people.
The usual.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a while on
Even though
SoundCloud,
it's-
we'll put a demo out on SoundCloud sometimes, but
yeah, I don't think
it
so.
depends. It's usually something that's not supposed to be a finished
Yeah.
product.
As a
Or
fan, I'll say
art
try to get
piece.
that stuff on Bandcamp so we can put
Yeah.
some
I
money.
love Bandcamp, so yeah.
Put some money in your pockets.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time. I'm pretty sure Stoneface is on there. Yeah, it has to be because I put that on there for sure.
Yeah. Check.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for dining with me.
Yeah.
Chatting
no,
with
this was
me.
fun.
I'm sorry about the back seat. I warned you it was going to get a little
Oh,
crowded.
I was ready, and it was
That was fun,
okay.
It's like the bad news is you're going to be totally cramped and uncomfortable and claustrophobic. The good news is you're going to eat good food as you
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That more than made up
do it.
for
Yeah,
it.
it's all,
so.
it's all about balance.
Yes.
All right. The website, Caroline?
It's CarolineLucius.com. CarolineLucius.com.
All right. Thank you both. Pleasure to meet you
Yes,
in
Thank
person.
you
no,
for
this was
having
so
us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you're watching or listening, episode 800 comes out on Monday, December 12th. 10 highlights from the many years of Car Con Carne. Been doing this since 2014.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you.
No.
That's no
Perfect
problem at all.
timing.
Yeah. It's,